What is up, Yarn Besties? I am the Crafty Crocheter, and if you want to become a Yarn Bestie, click that subscribe button so you get access to more content. And if you like what you're seeing in this video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget, hit that notification bell so you get notified when new videos come out. And don't forget to hype this video, share this video, and recommend this channel to all your family and friends. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and we're going to do another yarn review today. So the yarn that I'm going to review was something that I saw from another YouTuber's channel, and I asked this person where they got the yarn, and they mentioned they got it on Amazon. So, and this yarn was part of that Amazon yarn haul. So go see that video and check out the yarn haul for yourselves. So I'm going to get right to it. So the yarn I'm going to review in this video is from Lion Brand, and it is their jeans line. So you see that in the light. It is Lion Brand's jeans, and this is a very neat and cool yarn to work with. Now they come in several different colorways to resemble jeans. So I'm going to go into the specs of this yarn, and then as always I'm going to show a crocheted swatch and a knitted swatch, and then I'm going to give you my honest opinion of how the yarn works up, and also my rating. So if you're ready, let's grab your crochet hooks or your knit needles, and let's get this crafting party started. Okay, so here's the yarn that I'll be reviewing today, and again, this is from Lion Brand. This is their jeans line. And then let's see, let me read the specs on this real quick. It is 3.5 ounces or 100 grams, 246 yards or 225 meters. It's a worsted weight number 4 yarn. It's 100% acrylic. It's machine washable and dryable. And the recommended needle size for this for knitting is a US 7 or 4.5 millimeter. And for the crochet hook, it's an I9 or 5.5 millimeter. And the colorway for this yarn is Stonewash. Now, I'm going to show you what the crocheted swatch looks like and what the knitted swatch looks like. Alright, so let's get to the swatches. Now, I used a slightly different hook and needle size for this because upon inspection of the yarn, it kind of looks more like a DK weight yarn, and I can show you how this looks slightly thinner than a standard number 4 weighted yarn. So that's why I went down a needle and a hook size for this. So I'll show you what I did with both of those. Now for the crocheted portion, I used, instead of the I9, I went down one and went to a 5 millimeter or H8. And I'll show you what I did with swatch I did with that. So here is the crocheted swatch. Now I wanted to do a different stitch for this because I wanted to do I didn't want to do the same old stitches that I always do for these reviews. So this particular stitch is the cross hatch stitch. Now this is kind of reminiscent of the tulip stitch that I've used for blankets in the past. Let's see, there you go. I wasn't sure if this was gonna show up, in this light you can see the raises and you can see the stitch working. Let me stretch it out a little bit. There you go. Now, if you're interested in this particular stitch as a tutorial, let me know in the comments, and then I'll gladly create a tutorial for this stitch. Again, this is the cross hatch stitch. Now let's move on to the knitted stitch. All right, so for the knitted swatch, I went down a needle size too. They said it was a size 9, but I decided to go with a US 8. I went down one because, again, the yarn kind of reminded me more of a number 3 versus a number 4. So here is the knitted swatch. And for this one, I just did the standard stockinette stitch, and this worked out beautifully with this particular yarn, and look how lovely that looks. All right, so let me put them side by side for comparison. So here is the crocheted swatch, and here is the knitted swatch. Now both of these turned out beautifully. Now my only kind of negative about this yarn is, well, 2 actually. The first being that the size was wrong for what they stated, because it's obvious that this is a number 3 yarn and not a number 4 as the package states. So keep that in mind if we work with this yarn, and also be aware of the splitting, because when I worked with this, for especially the knitting part, it kind of was splitting on me a lot. So you just got to be careful of trying not to not move your needles in between the strands of yarn, or in between the strands of yarn, so it doesn't split on you. I mean, I didn't see much haloing at all. The only thing I was kind of negative about would be the splitting. Now, overall, it was easy to work with. It moved onto the needles and the crochet hook rather easily. It was smooth as silk, and for this type of lighter yarn, it did not fail there. Now, if I was to rate this yarn, overall, I would give it maybe 4 out of 5 skeins, and I give it that rating because although it was easy to work with and the color is lovely and the texture is lovely, the only thing that kind of put me off a little bit was the splitting of the yarn, because again, if you can see on closer inspection, you see how it kind of almost like kind of splits apart. It's not really woven or weaved in very well because it has a tendency to split a lot. But other than that, it was a pretty easy yarn to work with. So, and again, I am an affiliate with Lion Brand, so if you go to my affiliate link for Lion Brand and click on the link and order yourself some of this yarn, any purchases made as a result will put the commission money in my pocket. I hope y'all enjoyed that video as much fun as I had making it. Now, like I said, this yarn was a fantastic yarn to work with. I had no problems with the yarn. It was really easy to work with, so I stand by my rating and my opinion. So again, if you like what you saw in this video, give it a thumbs up. Hit that notification bell so you get notified when new videos come out. And if you haven't already, subscribe to their channel. This is the Crafty Crocheter. Thank you for watching. Happy crafting.